So now it's time for a tutorial on how to create and do stuff with dialog boxes. Here I have a basic project open, the project which I just did in the last tutorial, and now I want to add a dialog box, um, or design a new dialog box. So what I can do is I can go to project, and I can add new item, and I can go to the dialog box and add it. And so here is my dialog box, and it's predefined. It has its predefined standard size, and OK and cancel button. And if I go to the code editor window for this, um, this is the dialog box code editor window with codes for the OK button, cancel button. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this because this happened because I clicked on a blank space on um, the dialog box itself. So let's delete this, and let's do something within the dialog box. Let's create a font dialog in here. So, and you can see there's some dialog controls for the dialog box itself. So what I can do is I can click the font dialog and paste it here, and you see it didn't place it here. It's a property in the background, so it was placed here. And this place has a name, and the name for this place is called the component tray. So this is like something in the background which is part of your form, and if you add other stuff to, like, color dialog or open file dialog, stuff like that, all of these would be placed in the component tray for the dialog box. Right now I'm gonna go back and delete those because I'm not gonna work with those. So let me rename this font dialog to font dialog, from font dialog 1 to just font dialog. And now what I want to do is I want to put a big font button here. I'm gonna rename it to font, through which I can change the font basically. Okay, F-O-N-T, font. Sorry, this is the name, not the text, so let's make it font button, and let's change the text to, where is the text? Okay, okay, sorry, how could I miss that? So let's make this font. So now it's font. Let's make it a little bigger, and this dialog box itself a little smaller, since I'm creating only one button. Let's rename this to something else. So let's do dialog to change font, and let's do this font dialog. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, why it didn't change? Because there's already something else with the same name. So let's do fnt dialog. So now it's fine. So the reason why it wasn't accepting the font dialog name for this form is because there's already a font dialog I guess control part of this form, so that's why it wasn't accepting the same name. So anyways, we have all the names now. So let's modify this so that this can open up another dialog to change the font of the um, whole form. So what I want to do is go to the code editor window and choose this button, font button, and then select click as the event, and now write some code here to access the font button basically. And it's basically like this: font dialog start font equals to me dot font, and all these code is part of already given in the slide I just showed you about the dialog boxes. So font dialog dot show font dialog dot show dialog, and me dot font equals to font dialog dot font. So basically we're playing around with the font dialog control of the dialog box. So what it's going to do is basically for the first line assigns the form's font property values such as name, style and size to the font dialog controls font property. By doing this, the form's values will be selected in the font dialog box when the dialog appears on the screen. The statement on line this statement, font dialog dot show dialog, basically uses the show dialog method to show the font dialog box, and all these happen once you click the font button itself. And so when the user closes the font dialog box, the last statement in this procedure assigns the value selected in the dialog box to the form's font property. So we have it all selected now, so let's save it and start it. Okay, so now we have this, and basically I can go here and see the font dialog opens up, and I can change it to whatever I want to, and it changes the font. So pretty cool. And I can go back to something which is English, and so okay, closes it. Cancel will also if I hit cancel, I mean it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, that's how you play with the dialog box.